Good day, Aries, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for July 7th to the 13th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the week. I forgive those who have harmed me in the past and peacefully detach from them. I forgive those who have harmed me in the past and peacefully detach from them. Absolutely. Universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh, your main energy is new passionate love. The Lover's card. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It can also be love for yourself and love for business or whatever, love of a project or just love for something. And it's going to be passionate. Now, if you are with somebody, then this means that there might be a new passion that erupts in your relationship, right? I kind of feel like some of you, the relationship might not have had a lot of passionate love going on for a while here. But for others of you, like I said, this can be a number of different things that you can passionately have love for. And being in this position, it could be multiple things throughout the week that you have passionate love for. Then you have the Five of Hearts, self-pity. Yeah, so you're going to feel left out or disappointed or some kind of sorrow going on this week. And it can be caused by something from the past, like maybe somebody brought up the past or you had a dream about the past or whatever, and it's got you in this self-pity energy. Now, you don't want to stay in that self-pity energy for very long, okay? Because you're not going to go nowhere with it. Nobody wants to be around somebody who's having a giant pity party. I hate to put it that way, but that's basically what it is that you're kind of having a pity party. Now, I'm not saying that it's not okay to mourn the past or have your issues with the past, but you need to snap yourself out of that, right? You need to get yourself out of that. All right, so if it is about the past, forgive the past, forgive yourself of the past, and leave it behind. Okay, don't forget, but leave it behind. It's time for you to move on. All right, it's definitely time for you to move on from the past. In the middle of the week, you got a chance to make a harvest. So this is like some kind of past effort. Maybe you had an Etsy shop 6 months ago and then you gave up on it, or maybe you were making YouTube videos for a YouTube channel and it just didn't work out and you left it, behind. But now what's going to happen is people are going to start, asking you about your wares or, liking your wares or buying your wares or watching your videos, liking your videos, commenting on your videos, stuff like that. If you're a carpenter, people are going to start talking to you about your carpentry and what kind of work you've done before and whatnot. And that is a sign for you to jump back on it and start planting new seeds, make more wares, make more videos, put it out there that you're getting back into carpentry and whatnot. Just whatever it is, it's time to jump on it and start planting those seeds. Now, I always say this to people, remember, it takes a while for a harvest to grow, right? You plant the seeds, you tend the field, and then you have a harvest season where you reap the fruits of your labor. But even when you reap the fruits of your labor, that's going to come after the harvest season, right? You're going to harvest. You're going to have all this new stuff come out, and then you'll reap the fruits of your labor as that time goes on, right? So it does not mean that you're going to make a bunch of money this week. It doesn't guarantee you're going to make a bunch of money. It just guarantees that you are building a harvest. So remember, it's going to take time. And the other thing I say when it comes to this, like past efforts that failed you and now you're going back to them, sometimes because I've had numerous businesses myself, and I think the biggest thing that I see happen is people don't one, they don't realize how much time it takes, right? I always quit, I think, before I reached my peak, because I had it in my head that it needed to happen right now, right? And it's even worse now, with the internet and whatnot. We think instant gratification. But also business. Like, I know a lot of people that make jewelry and whatnot, and but they don't ever realize the business aspect of it, right? Marketing and all that good shit, and promoting and all that, and they lack in that. So make sure you're not lacking in that, and that's why whatever you were doing in the past didn't work out. You might need to plant those seeds in there. And if you want to know stuff like that, how marketing works, or YouTube, or anything like that, right? Anything that you need to know on the business end, check YouTube. YouTube's got so many videos about everything, right? That's where I go for everything, because there's just an abundance of videos. Then you got the 4 clubs at the end of the week, and this is celebrating your life. You need to celebrate your life. It looks like you have been worrying too much about your wants, and not celebrating the blessings that you already have. Wants will always be there. There will always be wants, always, and they don't really matter. I'm telling you right now, they don't really matter. I used to be a big collector, and at the end, 5 years ago, I was like, it's all worthless. Like, I mean, I loved all my stuff that I owned and stuff, right? But it came to a time where I realized it was just shit that I needed to haul around when I moved and stuff, right? It wasn't shit. And people thought when I sold it all, they thought that I would miss it, and I don't miss it at all. I thought I would, but no, I don't. And I was a pretty big collector, so yeah, the things that we want, they're always going to be there. There's always going to be things that we want. You need to focus on the blessings that you have, and take a chill pill. I think you're overworking yourself for your wants, and you need to chill on that, right? But yeah, for a lot of you, I definitely see that this new passionate love might be back for something from the past. Like, you lost your passion for something that you did in the past. It's the YouTube, carpentry, whatever, and now that past is coming up, and I see you getting a new passionate love for it, and getting back into it and working on it. But you gotta be careful. Don't let this self-pity ruin this. This self-pity can ruin this, okay? Remember that. You got to get yourself out of that self-pity and get yourself into this, okay? And also, it probably help, to stop worrying about your wants, instead worry about this, getting your harvest season grown. And then you won't even have to worry about the wants, because you'll have extra income coming in that will help you get your wants. But yeah, just celebrate the blessings that you have: roof over your head, food in your belly. We all got blessings. Everybody on this planet's got some kind of blessings to some extent. You got the Emperor. So yeah, I mean, the Emperor is bold. The Emperor runs right into battle. He does not stop for 1 minute. He runs right into battle. He shows his cards right on the table. He doesn't care. He knows that he has the upper hand at all times. And this is the kind of energy that you need when you're building this harvest. You need that drive. That, damn it, I'm going to do this because I can, and it's going to work out, and kind of tell yourself that, that you're going to really just ram right into that, right? Like a battering ram, like a ram, yeah. Also, I was just thinking about it when it comes to the past, that selfishness. Right here, I didn't realize it. Your card here, I forgive those who have harmed me in the past and peacefully detach from them. I think that kind of matches up with the selfish, the self-pity that you're having here, that you need to forgive and forget. I think that card is working right along with that. Sorry, I noticed Like I missed that card and I noticed it and whatever. Anyway, but yeah, definitely go head first right into this, whatever this harvest is, right? And I think by doing that, you're going to ignite that passionate love in that, you know. Let's go ahead and see what these, what the Poe cards have to say. What do the Poe cards have to say? The Magician. The Magician, yes, you have everything that you need at your disposal in order to pull this off, in order to, do what you need to do when it comes to this, when it comes to going after that harvest season. You have everything that you need right at your disposal. There's no stopping you from creating. The only thing stopping you from creating is that self-pity. That's the only thing stopping you from creating this week, and you need to get to it. You also got, at the bottom of the deck, you also got unexpected happening. And I feel like the unexpected happening is the harvest season. For you, like your past efforts paying off. I think that's the unexpected happening coming in, okay? And the problem here is with the Eight of Diamonds is that at this point in time, you're going to be emotional, like you're going to be an emotional wreck to some sort, which points at the self-pity, right? And the thing is about self-pity is that when we're in that kind of distressful mood, we will deny ourselves building a harvest, right? That stuff comes up and you're down and out, you're not feeling good about life, life sucks, and this pops up, you start selling wares or people start watching your video and you're like, nah, it ain't gonna work out, blah 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 blah. That's the energy, right? That you're just gonna deny because it didn't work out before. Make sure that you're not pay attention and focus, okay? Because you don't want to miss the sunshine because of the rain, and the rain is that self-pity. That rain is your past, and you can't let it stop you from making that harvest season, okay? For others of you, it doesn't have to do with the harvest season, but I think it does for most of you. Take it as it resonates. This can be something else. This could be a job coming in for you, and being in that self-pity mode, you might shoot that job down just because you're emotional at this point in time. Bottom of the tarot card deck is the Magician. So you got the Magician twice here. Okay, so this is the card screaming at you. You have everything that you need to make this harvest a good harvest. You have everything that you need, and anything that and the things that you don't need, check YouTube. Just check YouTube. Bottom of the Poe deck is the Tower card. People think the Tower card is a bad card, but it's not. Yes, it's something falling apart, something breaking down. In the original Rider deck, there are two people falling out of the tower from a lightning bolt. And how I always picture that is it's two people in the tower lying to themselves about the situation at hand, okay? What I see here is that this tower needs to fall when it comes to your past, when it comes to your the self-pity and whatnot. You need to let that go. You need to let that tower fall that you're holding up for the past, and let it just go off to the side, right? Let it fall off. Let that tower fall. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. If it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week, and until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.